Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope that you're having a great day. But if for some reason you are not, come with me and forget everything with the next crochet tutorial. In today's video, we're gonna learn the two different ways to crochet in the round. Don't forget that in the description box below, you're gonna find the timeline for this video, where you can find the exact minute where the tutorial starts. Also, the slow motion, tips and more. And to improve your experience, when a specific technique or a stitch is being made, a little annotation on the upper right corner is going to appear, and in it, the link to the tutorial that I've already uploaded to the channel. So, let's begin! Once that we have finished the stitches of the first round, we can start working the second one in the traditional or the spiral way. First, we have to pull this piece of yarn to slightly close the ring. And if you have chosen to make it in the traditional way, now we have to work a slip stitch to join the first and the last stitch of the round. To make the slip stitch, we have to introduce the hook in the top of the first stitch of the round. Now yarn over and pull the hook through the chain. Now pull again the hook with the same piece of yarn, but now through the first loop on the hook, counting from right to left. And this is how you finish your first round in the traditional way. Don't forget that when you are working in rounds in the traditional way, at the beginning of each round you have to work some extra chains to give height to your first stitch. For this example, I'm working single crochet, so I only work one chain, and now I can start my second round. Now, if we choose to work in rounds using the spiral way, once that we have finished the first round's stitches, we are not going to make a slip stitch to join the round. Instead, we are going to start working right away the first stitch of the second round. For example, once that I have finished my first round, to begin the second one, I'm going to work a single crochet in the first stitch of the last round. To make it, I have to introduce the hook in the first stitch, grab a piece of yarn, pull the hook through the stitch. By now I have two loops on the hook, so I yarn over and pull the hook through the two loops on it. And this is how, in the spiral way, we begin the second round. A stitch marker is a must when you're working in spiral, because as you can see, it can be very difficult to identify the beginning or ending of each round, unlike the traditional way where it's really clear. If you want, you can buy a stitch marker in the yarn store, but also you can make it by yourself. And the only thing that you have to do is find a leftover of a past project. It works the same, but it's less expensive. It doesn't matter what kind of stitch marker you have decided to use. Always, you have to put it in the first stitch of the new round. In case that you're using a leftover, you can use your hook like this to place it in the stitch. Once that we have our stitch marker in its place, we can start working the round. And when we get to the stitch with a marker, we're gonna know that a round ends and a new one begins. The spiral way is one of the most used techniques to make amigurumis. And this was everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, but most important, that you have learned how to work in rounds. Please, if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also share it in your social networks. Keep having a great day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!